Hello, hello, testing one, two, testing one, two.
Good evening. We're going to call to order the Planning Commission meeting of Monday, September 9th. I'm going to request that Commissioner McCann lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance this evening. Okay, if we can do the roll call, please.
Please let the record show that all planning commissioners are present except for Chair Donor.
Thank you. And we'll move forward with the meeting minutes from our meeting of August 26th.
Madam Vice Chair or Chair, I'm not sure how to address you tonight, but I'd make a motion that we approve the minutes.
Okay, we don't have voting this evening, so verbal ayes.
Aye.
Okay, so it passes with 4 ayes and Chair Donor absent. Are there any requests this evening for public comments outside of those items? No?
No.
Thank you. So move forward with consent calendar. There are no items on the consent calendar. So we'll move forward with the public hearing. So what we have on the agenda tonight is a coastal development permit, CDP 19-0013, to demolish an existing 2,351 square foot single-family dwelling and construct a new 2,591 square foot single-family dwelling, attached two-car garage within the residential single-family 4 RSF 4 district located at 414 Monarch Bay Drive. And do we have a staff report this evening?
Yes, good evening. Belinda Dinez will lead our presentation this evening. Thank you.
Thank you, Matt. Good evening, Vice Chair Opal, Planning Commissioners, and member of the public. My name is Belinda Dinez, Staff Planner for the proposed project at the Robertson Residence at 414 Monarch Bay Drive. This project is before you for review and approval of coastal development permit, as the project involves demolition and construction of a new single-family dwelling on property located in the Coastal Overlay District and the Coastal Commission Appeals jurisdiction. The subject site is located in the Monarch Bay gated community on the ocean side of Pacific Coast Highway. The property is developed with an existing 2,351 square foot, one-story single-family residence with an attached two-car garage. The lot is approximately 8,395 square feet in area, and the property is considered a through lot with frontage on Monarch Bay Drive to the west and east of the subject site. Here's the property from street view from the frontage on the cul-de-sac, and the existing structure will be demolished to construct a new one-story home. The applicant proposes to construct a 5-bedroom, single-family dwelling with new landscape and hardscape proposed throughout the site. It should be noticed as a correction that the total square footage proposed to the single-family dwelling is 2,951 square feet, as a revision to the as it is listed in the agenda this evening. Also, the project received Homeowners Association approval from the Monarch Bay Architectural Control Committee. The project meets all development standards for the RSF 4 zoning district as summarized in this chart. Here's the proposed site plan, which provides an overview of the 5-bedroom home, which requires a 2-car garage. The new home features an open floor plan layout with the main living area oriented to the south-facing ocean views. Here is a close-up of the floor plan for the site for reference. The exterior features a soft contemporary style with a variety of exterior materials and architectural features, including a metal overhang to break up the solid walls and appearance of mass. Floor-to-ceiling glass doors and glazing are proposed along the south-facing side of the house, and a variety of windows provide visual interest along the west-facing frontage in the rear. Here's the proposed color material sample board with white smooth stucco walls, stone veneer, black trim and fascia, as well as bronze frame windows and doors. The applicant proposes drought-resistant landscaping and will be subject to the zoning code requirements for water efficiency. Here are the color renderings for the house for the front and side yard. The Planning Commission must make the following findings in order to approve the project. Staff provides justifications and analysis in support of the findings as described in the staff report and draft resolution. The proposed improvements meet the development standards of the municipal code and is consistent with the city's general plan. The project is located between the nearest public roadway and the sea, and public coastal access exists along this portion of the coast at Salt Creek Beach, as shown on this aerial map. Furthermore, the project constitutes infill on an already developed property with no significant environmental impacts for the proposed work. Staff recommends approval of this coastal development permit subject to the findings and conditions as described in the draft resolution. I would be happy to answer any of your questions. Thank you.
Thank you for that report. Are there any commissioner comments at this time? Okay, Commissioner Nelson.
Yes, excuse me, Steins, quick question on the lot size. So is it under the required lot size, but it's conforming because it's a legal existing lot as of,
Correct.
okay. And then on the bedroom count, I only got to 4. So do we count the playroom as a bedroom as well? In the
Yes.
event they convert that, is that why we do that?
Correct. Technically, even if there isn't a closet area, if it's an office, it'll still count as a bedroom per our municipal code definition, which qualifies any room, habitable room that isn't the kitchen, living, and bathrooms as a
Okay.
bedroom.
So as a door, basically, yeah, and can be closed, it becomes a room. Got it.
Correct.
Okay, that was it. Thank you.
Any other comments at this time or questions?
So following up on that last question, if it is considered a bedroom, then does it have to, let's say it's labeled as an office, but you guys consider it a bedroom, does it have to comply with all the bedroom type requirements regarding light and ventilation and egress and things like that?
Not necessarily. For purposes of calculating the required parking for the site, whether or not it exceeds 5 bedrooms, so 6 bedrooms or more, would require a third covered parking space in a garage. So it would need to be habitable space in order to qualify as a bedroom. But based on the zoning code definition, the other aspects of in terms of
Okay,
yeah,
Thank you.
it does need to be habitable space.
okay, so then in big picture on, like it says this project's in the coastal zone. So after our approval, does it have to go to coastal commission to get approved?
It does not. The project is appealable to the Coastal Commission, so there will be a 10-day right of appeal period following the final approval by the city.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, and I have 2 questions myself. This is a through lot with streets on both sides, so it looks like there's a front yard setback on both sides. Is that correct?
Correct.
And then there's differences on the plans. One says Monarch Bay Drive on one side and one says Surf Breaker. Is it Monarch Bay Drive on both sides?
It is prior, I believe, under county jurisdiction, the tract was originally developed with different street names. And so you'll see Surf Breaker, other names referred throughout the neighborhood on things like surveys and that sort of thing. And so we tried to correct that during the plan check process, but we'll identify that in building plan check.
All right, thank you. Commissioner Murphy, did you have any questions at this time? No questions. All right, so I will open the public hearing. Are there any requests to speak?
No, Vice Chair.
Being so, I will close the public hearing and I will bring it back to the commissioners for discussion.
I think that this is a well-designed project. And I'm glad to see that it complies with all of our codes and that all the findings can be met, so it's an approvable project. And also that they worked with the HOA to, make sure that they were able to issue their support as well for the project. So I'm in support of this project.
Yeah, I'd also concur that it's consistent with the general plan, the local coastal program. It's a nice project. I certainly respect the applicant's ability to demo the existing house, which I always have a little bit of a challenge with a perfectly good house. But nevertheless, it's well designed. It fits within our code. It's got support of the homeowners association. For those reasons, I would support it tonight.
I would agree. This is a nice addition to the neighborhood. The architecture there, and they've done a wonderful job with reinventing that particular space. Clean, simple lines, good architecture in and out, which fits, from what I can tell, the rest of the neighborhood. It isn't obtrusive, and it's certainly adding to what is there now. I looked at all of the modern art and everything that they are expecting to put into the project, such as the long doors out into the patio. I don't know what they're called, extra long sliding doors. But yeah, I think it's a wonderful way to repurpose this house and build up the neighborhoods again. I'm for it.
I don't have any additional comments beyond that. But before we make a motion, can I confirm with you, Belinda, that you corrected the square footage to be 5,941?
It would be a total of 2,951.
Sorry. Okay.
Madam Chair, I make a motion that we approve coastal development permit CDP 19-0013 to demolish an existing 2,351 square foot single family dwelling and construct a new 2,951 square foot single family dwelling and attached two-car garage within the residential single family RS4 district located at 414 Monarch Bay Drive.
I second.
All right. So to vote, if you voice your ayes, please.
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. So we'll pass with 4 ayes with Chair Donor absent. So congratulations, our whole attendee here. So we'll move on to old business. There's currently no old business. New business, we have no new business. Staff reports.
The only thing I wanted to report this evening is we will have items on the next agenda on the 23rd. And I anticipate the Dana Point Harbor partners will be attending and giving feedback from their workshop efforts as well. That's all I have this evening.
Okay, moving on to commissioner comments.
Do you anticipate that will be here in council chambers or somewhere else, that meeting? Are you expecting a big crowd with the harbor response?
It's a good question. I'll have to look at it a little bit more, but I think my first impression was that it would be here in the council chambers, but we'll try to assess the interest level. And obviously, if we need to make a move to the community center or larger, we will do that. Keep you posted.
Any further comments?
I have one comment for, I think it's Public Works. I'm not actually sure who does it, but I used the Dana Point app to file there was somebody dumped, what did they dump? A toilet or something on the corner. There was a chair, and within a day it was gone. I got a response within 2 minutes. So if you don't have the app, grab it. It works great. Thank you, Matt. I think Matt did it. So anyways.
I've used it myself several times. It's very good. All right, with that, I will adjourn the meeting into our next regularly scheduled meeting on Monday, September 23rd.